What's up, guys? How you doing today? This is Drew's Reviews here with another episode review for Fear the Walking Dead. This one's going to be with spoilers ahead, and it's the review for the episode called The Dog. And I have to say, this was the best Fear the Walking Dead episode by far. Yes, this now we're cooking, now we're getting somewhere. This was a really good episode. So, the episode The Dog, which is funny how that title was picked, but it starts off from the events of the last episode where we see Travis and his ex-wife and his son trapped with the Salazars in the barbershop in the middle of the riot. So they're in a very dangerous and tough and sticky situation there. And the beginning of the episode moves very quickly as they're quickly forced out to leave the barbershop, and on their way out of the evacuation during the crazy riot, everyone's looting, destroying the place. Salazar's wife, the old woman, gets injured in a collapse of the staircase balcony, and that damages her leg, and immediately they need to go to a hospital to take care of it. And on their journey to the hospital, you see one of the best showcases that the Fear the Walking Dead has revealed so far. And that whole scene, you're seeing the chaos in full detail, and you really see this expansion on the effect of what it's doing to Los Angeles. It is really collapsing very quickly, and it was cool seeing them drive by the hospital, and you see it contaminated, and you see the soldiers and the police cops shooting at the zombies, which I feel like they have more knowledge of the situation than everyone else does, who's just panicking, going crazy, and that's the normal reaction. So that scene was really cool to see, and that was just the first 5 minutes, yes. So immediately you knew this episode was going to be special. And then we cut to also the family where they're residing in the house waiting for Travis to return, and they're playing Monopoly, and they're just coping with the situation that they're dealt with, and it's very understandable. And what I do love is that eventually Travis does catch up with them in the house, but by that time the family had left the house, and the dog had come into the house with which was the neighbor's dog, and that was the neighbor who had been turned into a walker. And in that situation, you sense the danger and the presence of that walker coming to get them, and immediately Madison and her son and Nick and Alicia, went after to go and save Travis. That was a real intense situation, and that was a neighbor, and they all met and grouped up in the house, and in that situation, boom, Daniel Salazar, the barbershop badass, comes in, takes out that zombie with a headshot. No hesitations. I love this character. He is a tough guy. He knows what he's doing. That was really good scene. That whole tension, that whole 15 minutes, that was just great Walking Dead there. That was really exciting and scary. Not only the fact that we saw the first true, full fleshed out zombie kill. We also saw Alicia in a different situation than just whining about her boyfriend. She actually was in danger and finally came to face with what's in Fear the Walking Dead, and being chased by the neighbor when she went on a heroic journey to get the shotgun shells. That was really good. Very well done. So after the whole shotgun gun down of the neighbor situation, they cool down for a little bit and they decide what they're going to do. It's very interesting to see the two wives in the same house. They even joke about it. There are some humorous moments in this episode. Like, I like how the next morning they wake up and Travis goes over and sees Susan. Good morning, Susan. Yeah, that was really good. That was a good sense of humor for the situation, but also brought to another big scene where Madison has come to realize that she thinks Susan is dead, as her son pointed out earlier in the episode, which he seems to have a sense of what's going on, and same thing with Daniel. So she wants to go and take her take her out because she could be a possible threat and danger to her husband, who later on in the episode, as they decide to go their separate ways and try to evacuate the families, the Salazars are going to stay behind because he called his cousins to pick him up. He doesn't want to resort to help them. He wants to stay on his own. He's a survivor. He wants to do what he thinks is best for the family, and that's what he thinks it is. But yeah, he stayed behind. But meantime, the two families are on their way to evacuate, and she realizes that the husband next door is coming home to see her neighbor, and she is a zombie, and she quickly turns left to go help him, and warns him. And right in the moment where Susan the zombie's coming out, she's about to attack her husband, Madison comes. You don't know what's gonna happen. Boom! The military comes in and saves his ass at the last second, and that was really surprising and unexpected. This was a very well developed episode. This was definitely the best episode by far. We saw a lot of things happen all in one episode, from where it started in the riots to escaping the crazy crowd and intense situation, to seeing where the military comes in, contaminates the area, and puts it on lockdown. It's really exciting. This was a great episode of Fear the Walking Dead. I think the character development is starting to show and shine a little more with all of them. I think Travis is probably still my favorite. He's the most realistic to react in the situations. He doesn't. I mean, he's acting like normal reactions would be. So this episode, I would give a solid 9 out of 10. Yeah, this is an amazing episode. I was really impressed. I hope to see more episodes like this, and I think we will. Fear the Walking Dead. If you haven't given up on it, you shouldn't, because it's really good. I'm really impressed. And if you like this channel, you like this video, please click the bottom corner, subscribe for more Fear the Walking Dead movie, game, TV shows, you name it, anything fun, right here on this channel. This is Drew's Reviews. I'll see you guys later.